Okay, part 2. Ashley Hughes was on stage, and she's one of our sideline sisters underneath Christy de Jesus. How she found the business is she did not know somebody who was doing it. She saw one of her friends on Facebook like a distributor's post, and I hear a lot of stories like that of how people found this business was because they saw a friend on Facebook like or comment on somebody's wrap post. So make sure that you're setting your Facebook posts to public, and just know that that's one of the ways that people can find you. She wrapped in a parking lot. She was so excited about it. She went that night and got wrapped in a parking lot, and then her sponsor disappeared. So she did this all by herself. She did her own launch party with 16 people. No help or guidance. She wasn't connected with her upline. She didn't know that she had any extra support at this point. All she did was she was watching YouTubes and just finding the coaching and the tools, the learning stuff, all by herself. And she had promoted through to triple diamond before she caught the attention of her upline, and Christy noticed this person blowing up in her business. Is like, hey, how are you doing that? And that she got to triple diamond before she ever got any help from her upline. Isn't that impressive? Okay, average income chart. I don't know why I put that in my notes. The Zoom app. Download the Zoom app. Go into your app store. It's Zoom Cloud Meetings. It's free, and you can do video chat with your team. You can use it for wrap parties. You can screen share off it, so you can even share the screenshots of the party pad, of results pictures. You know, if your new distributor is in another state, they can have all of their people come over. You can, before that, tell them teach them how to wrap. So they're going to have all of their people there at the wrap party. They're going to wrap them, and then you're going to zoom in, and you can do the party pad presentation on the Zoom. You can have a Zoom party where, you know what, I've got 10 friends that all live in different places around the country. I'm going to get them all on a Zoom wrap party, and it's just a different way of doing an online party. You know, our Facebook online parties are working, and that's great, but this is just another way. Checking it's still recording. It is. I'm going to do a little video and give you a tour of Zoom so you can see how easy that is. And it's free. Everybody should get Zoom. And for leaders, what a great idea to do Working Wednesdays Zoom. Everybody get on Zoom at the same time, start sending messages and doing your work and whatever, and then it's open chat so you can help each other. Great idea, right? At a wrap party, write down, this is something that I can't remember who was doing this, but she said at the end of the party pad presentation, she'd say, so write down the first 4 products that you would want to get your hands on right away. Write those down, and you know, it's going to be $120 or more. And that's your wish list. That's your product wish list. So write down now just 4 people that you can think of that would want any of these products, that need to lose weight, that want to get rid of wrinkles on their face, that need more energy, this kind of stuff. Write down 4 names of 4 people that you can think of that fit into that category. And then just off the top of your head, 3 people that you know could use some extra income. Who's trying to pay off debt? Who is needing a new car or wanting to take their family on vacation? Who, just write that. And that right there, you're showing them, everybody at the party, look, you could already potentially have completed the steps to success, which is right around the corner from Ruby, $600 a month and a $1,000 bonus. You should really give this some thought. Create a prospect questionnaire so you can consult and recommend. So, and I'm going to do this. Write down like 10 questions. Do you struggle to make good food choices? Do you struggle to get all in your fruit and veggies in? Do you need to tighten, tone and firm in any area? And this is probably going to be very similar to the post that you see looking for product testers. Do you have any needs in any of these areas? So turn that into a questionnaire that you can send to your prospects so that you can consult and recommend and make sure that you're telling them about all the products that would meet their needs rather than just what they saw you post about. A lot of people don't know that we have all these other things. What else? Asking people, what are a couple things that you love about yourself? What are a couple of things that you want to improve? And what's your budget? Good questions for prospects. When do you want to start using them? Good closing question. Social media, be personal. There's an opportunity in every situation. Like when you're paying at the cashiers, hunt in your bag for your purse and take some stuff out, and like your box of wraps. Take your box of wraps out and hand it to the cashier and be like, oh, could you just hold this for a second? Thanks. Just going to ask you what it is. Great opportunity to hand her a Blitz card and get the conversation started. When you're explaining pricing, lead with retail price, because then everything after that sounds like a steal. And it is. Another good question to ask, would you like to go to my website to place your order? Or would you like me to do it for you? Make it easier for you. In Facebook, you can make lists. So you can categorize your friends into a list of, you know, put all your loyal customers on a list so that when it comes to Christmas time, for example, you can go to that list and know, let me connect with all those loyal customers, wish them a Merry Christmas, ask them, you know, have they thought about what their plans are for New Year's resolutions, shooting from the hip here, but that kind of thing. So you can stay organized with who your loyal customers are and maintain that relationship, which is so important for retention of your loyal customers. If they feel like they weren't just a sale to you and you maintain that connection, and then when a new product comes out, you've got your organized list in Facebook where you can go right to your loyal customers. Good tip for being organized. Again, keeping a good relationship with your loyal customers for retention. 2 by 2 by 2. So 2 days after they order, what this girl does is she sends them a card in the mail, because you know we don't get a lot of mail anymore, it's all spam in your inbox, so this kind of stands out. Send them a card thanking them for their order. 2 weeks, check on that they've received their product, if they're using it, if they have any questions. And then 2 months, because they're coming up to their 3rd month, follow up and talk about the business opportunity. They're already using and loving the products, and let them know that there's a way to make some extra income. Would they be interested in taking a look at it? 2 by 2 by 2. One lady said she created a Facebook group for her loyal customers, and all of her distributors are on the group, and so all of her distributors share their results and excitement in the group, which helps loyal customers stay interested and excited and exposes them to new products. Where's my time at? Jocelyn Yates. It took her, this is cool. So Jocelyn Yates, she's a big name, well known because of her Instagram success, but it took her 9 months to get to executive. So if you've been in for like a year and you haven't got there yet, then doesn't mean you're not going to be successful. Look at what she did. She said the magic is not in your kit. Don't wait for that. Real people relate to real people. Okay. So be real on your social media is what she's saying. Not an advertising robot. Don't keep posting company stock pictures. She said she gives 3 reasons why she chose It Works. And these are her top 3. Figure out what yours are or steal these and tell your prospect distributor these reasons. First one, we have a wrap and nobody else has that. It makes my job a lot better. No competition, you know. Second one, we get paid to advertise. Social media, wearing your shirt, like we get paid to advertise, where most other companies pay their advertising budget to TV stations for commercials. We get paid to advertise. That's really cool that we get to do that. Most other companies have millions of distributors. We have 100,000 or so. That's a huge opportunity. When there's so few people representing the company and we're global, that's a huge opportunity, and you should make the most of that timing right now. And let's stop this and move on to video 3.